Okay, babies, today is the last day before we start our summative on tomorrow. So we're going to review arc length and area of a sector. What you're going to review is how to find the area and arc length of a sector of a circle. So what I'm going to do here is I am just going to demonstrate how to solve this problem. The ideal of area or area of a sector or arc length will be in this problem, but remember, every problem will work different. You just have to figure out which formula to use and use those problem solving skills that I showed you and go for it. This says, how far does the tip of a 14 centimeter long minute hand on a clock move in 15 minutes? So if you look at this question here, first thing you need to do is underline what they want you to solve for, or the question, and then we're going to go back and see what's given and then draw a picture if we're not given a picture, and then answer the question. So here, X, how far does the tip of a 14 centimeter long minute hand on a clock move in 15 minutes? So if I restate this, I need to see how far that minute hand moves in 15 minutes. So I'm finding the arc length. That's what this question is asking me. And the information it gave me was I got a 14 centimeter long hand, minute hand, and a clock moves in 15 minutes. So I am going to draw a circle because that's what a clock looks like. And the minute hand would start here, and then it's going to end up somewhere over here. If you look at your clock, you get 12, and then you get 1, 2, 3, and these counts by 5. So 5, 10, 15. And it told me that this hand here is 14 centimeters. This is 14, and it said it moved in 15 minutes. So it's asking me to find this orange part right here, and this orange part is the arc length of this sector, this red sector right here. All right, so in order for me to do that, you would go to your formula sheet and you would see that the arc length of a sector is arc length of the sector equals 2 pi r theta over 360. Alright, so I need to put in the parts. So to find the arc length of this sector, I would do 2 pi 14, and I need to find theta over 360. So I don't know theta yet, but I know enough information to help me figure out theta. Well, here's what I know. 60 minutes on a clock is 360 degrees. If I take my minute hand and move it all the way around this this circle, this clock, one full turn around this clock is 360 degrees, and that is the same as 60 minutes. So if I have 15 minutes, that means I need to take my 15 minutes and convert it to degrees. So I'm going to put my 60 minutes on the bottom because I want to get rid of my minutes and put the degrees on the top. So I'm going to do the math here to figure out how many degrees are in 15 minutes. So here I'm going to do 15 times 360 equals that, divide by 60. And I have 90 degrees in 15 minutes that I'm covering. So now my central angle right here, that's theta, it equals 90. That goes with my sector. So I'm going to go substitute that in. So the area of my sector would be 2 pi 14 is my radius, 90 divided by 360. So I'm almost there. So I want to say 2 times 14 times 90 equals, divide by 360 equals 7. Now, I know I have told you not to mess with pi, but I'm going to show you both ways so you can be prepared for your summative. So you can leave the exact answer at 7 pi. Now, if you run into a situation where with any equation and you're left with pi and you don't see that answer on your test, then what I want you to do is go and multiply that 7 by 3.14. You can do either one of these answers and I would accept it. So we do 7 times 3.14. Oops. And you get 21.98. So both of those answers are correct. And do we have any units here? We're asking for arc length, so this is going to be inches, and the unit down here is inches. So both of these answers are correct. This is what we call an exact answer. And this here is what we call an approximate answer. Okay? And then we're done. All right, now every problem will not work out the same way. You just have to read and figure out what part of the formula you need to use or which formula you need to use, and then substitute in and see which part you need to solve for. All right, guys, make sure you solve all these problems so you can come back to class and ask your questions. Bye.